Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Breaking free at midfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on first down. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. To see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to pass this time. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be fourth down. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
They're going to run it here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Spartans moving quickly down the field here.
But it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Well, they flick into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Runs right over the defender.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll ride the back again here. And the Spartans churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Spartans come to the line with first and goal. Looking to pass, it's Welch. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. They have to settle for 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Breaking free at the 35. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver. Creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
He hands it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Welch. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, he changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here comes the bunch formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll be brought down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal. Third down and goal for the offense. It's QB sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. And just a simple sneak to earn the 6 points, Kurt. Yeah, no need to overthink it. The sneak works exactly as it's designed, and you get the score.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Spartans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Welch. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual-threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. He'll fire it over the middle, had a lot of time in the pocket. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got his man in the open field. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the same runner's got it again. The Spartans look to keep this drive moving.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. Powering right past the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Gets into space at the 50. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
You know, with the lead in national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty. And take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And the Spartans will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Welch. Bringing pressure. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. And the Spartans will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Spartans. Still no answer for this offense. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
To throw, it's Welch. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He'll get into the end zone again. They beat him after the touchdown with a 2-point try to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock, and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to find a way to keep the ball in bounds while keeping it on the ground.
Empty set now, 5 wide. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sparty. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. The big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught on the outside. It's Dickey. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fine time. Moving to his left. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. So no surrender here with the national championship on the line, Kirk, but a lot still has to happen to complete this miracle.
Well, you can see the will of this team, the way they have fought and tried to stay in this game. And, hey, they've given themselves a chance. Now they got to recover the onside kick, and if they're able to do that, now you still have to go down and score a touchdown. But they have a chance.
And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So they get the important touchdown, but they need the two-point conversion to tie the game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this two-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. And he's not going to make it. The try fails. An enormous play by this defense to preserve the lead. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late in this game and see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. It's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kurt, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan State Spartans.